Uber is on the verge of creating new record highs. This past week, price almost broke above the all-time high from February 2021. So we're going to take a deep dive into Uber and look at the potential opportunities in that stock. But before we go ahead with Uber, let's have a look at the S&P 500 to get an overall view of the market. So we have a three-screen setup here. The top left-hand chart is the monthly time frame, and here we have multiple levels of support and resistance marked by these grey dotted lines, and also we have this red line and green line indicating last year's high and last year's low. The top left hand chart is the monthly time frame, and here we have trend filter colors, so green when price is bullish, red when price is bearish, and grey when we are seeing areas of consolidation or pullbacks against the trend. And we have the orange line, which is the 50 simple moving average, and the black line, which is the 200 simple moving average. The chart along the bottom is similar to the weekly. We have trend filter colors green, grey and red, but we have the addition of the blue line, which is the 20 simple moving average. So if we now just open up the monthly time frame, we can see that the long-term trend for the S&P is still bullish. Price at the moment is stuck in between last year's high, so the high for 2022 and the low for 2022. So as you can see, price declined between January and October 2022. And since this low in October, price has been recovering nicely, moving to the upside. We had this slight setback from July, price pulled back, but then found support around $4,100 and has since started to move back to the upside. So we had a very strong end to November, and then the bullish momentum continued through to this month, and price is now making its way back towards the all-time high. So we could see a breakout this month or potentially in the new year. On the weekly time frame, the bars are green, indicating bullish momentum. Price is above the 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. And as you can see here, in October this year, price came down and bounced off the 50 simple moving average where it found support, and this helped propel price back to the upside. The price is now making its way back towards that all-time high level. A closer look at the daily time frame, we can see that the bars are green, again indicating bullish momentum. The price is above the 20, 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. So the monthly is indicating a long-term bullish trend is in play, and on the weekly and the daily time frame, the bars are green, indicating bullish momentum. So all signs point towards a continuation to the upside. We just need to wait for that all-time high to be broken, and we should see a strong surge to the upside in the US market. So let's look at the stock of the day, which is Uber. So if I just open up the monthly time frame now, Uber started floating on the market back in May 2019. Here we can see we had a slight push to the upside over the first few months, but then we had this decline. So from July 2019, price declined to a low of $13. So price went from $47 down to $13, and that was a decline of 70%. Then we had a strong push to the upside all the way through to February 2021. This was a move of 369%. And the price declined again and found support just around $20 in June 2022. Since then, price has been making its way back to the upside. It broke above last year's high at $45 in July this year, but then we had the slight decline back below the support level, which was then resistance, and then price pushed its way up through resistance in November with this large bullish candle, similar in size to the candle we saw back in November 2020. So 3 years later, price formed a similar size bullish candle and pushed its way back up, and we're seeing a strong move so far for December. What we want to see now is for price to continue towards the all-time high set back in February 2021 at a level of $64. If price can break above this level, then we should see a strong surge to the upside, because the longer price consolidates for, this is an area of consolidation. So the longer the period of consolidation, the bigger the move in the direction of the breakout. So if price can successfully break out of this level and confirm a breakout by forming a pattern of higher highs and higher lows, then we should see a very long-term bull trend unfold here. So definitely a stock to keep on the watch list because it could potentially form a very profitable trend to the upside. On the weekly time frame, the bars are currently green. Price is above the 50 and 200 simple moving averages, and this past week formed this reversal candle, so we may see a correction before we see a continuation to the upside, or then again we could see price remain in this wide area of consolidation for a while longer. It could last for several months and potentially over a year. But going down to the daily time frame, we can see that the momentum is bullish and price is above the 20, 50 and the 200 simple moving averages. So if I just go back to the monthly, the all-time high is at $64. If I just go back to the daily now, so around this level here. So price, as you can see, is not too far away from that point. So what we want to see is a break above $64. So if you have a move above this level, a pullback, and a breakout above a previous high, that will confirm this is not a fake breakout. If price does break above $64, it will confirm it it's not a fake breakout, and that will potentially provide opportunities to enter long. So definitely you want to keep an eye on Uber. If it does break above $64, then you want to monitor price action, because if we see that pattern of higher highs and higher lows, then we could see the start of a very, very long-term bull trend. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I was able to get a lot of information from the analysis. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and also hit that notification icon so that you can catch all of our updates as soon as they are uploaded to the platform. Look forward to seeing you all on the next video analysis.